And we're looking deeper into Jenkins' lengthy criminal history as law enforcement questioned why he was out on the streets in the first place. News 9's Haley Weger has the details there.
Outrage and questions from law enforcement.
This just shows a failure in our criminal justice system. This guy should have been behind bars.
Kameron Jenkins was in and out of DOC custody since at least 2012, most recently facing charges in Oklahoma County. But Jenkins bonded out in May for just $1,000.
I'm going to do everything I can to make sure he spends the rest of his life in jail.
Cleveland County Sheriff Chris Amison was outraged after looking at Jenkins' violent criminal history and that he seemingly fell through the cracks. Oklahoma City Police Chief Wade Gorley took to social media saying Jenkins should have still been in prison. Our legal analyst Irvin Box agrees.
So somehow there's a failure somewhere in the system.
We can only access criminal records for Jenkins after he turned 18, but we know he was arrested in 2012 for shooting at an Oklahoma City police officer when he was just 14. Since then, Jenkins has been arrested at least 5 more times in Cleveland and Oklahoma counties. Court records show he's been considered a violent offender for several years now.
All the charges he has that I've seen are all violence, maiming, assaults. Any DA that had seen this would have wanted a high bond, and a judge would have said a high bond.
Court records show the bond was originally set at $250,000 for prostitution charges filed against Jenkins earlier this year. But somewhere down the line, Jenkins was released on a $1,000 bond. Box says Jenkins should have never had a bond set that low with his lengthy criminal history.
I don't know what happened. It looks like to me someone has either been misled, dropped the ball.
I reached out to the DA in both Cleveland and Oklahoma counties who have declined to comment at this time. I also left messages with both judges who were assigned to Jenkins' case to clarify why his bond was set so low. Haley Weger, Oklahoma's own News 9.